Hello everyone, welcome to RPA Learners, and in this video we're going to see how to use table head and table tail keywords using Robocorp. And firstly, the table head and the table tail has three arguments. One is the table, and you need to mention the table where it need to read from, and the second one is the count, the number of lines to read, and the third one is the as list. If you don't want the output to be as a table or a data table, again you can mention this as a true and it will return all those values in a list. By default it is false. And what is table head and table tail? Table head means the top rows from the table, and the table tail is the bottom rows from the table. It is just like the start and the bottom of values if you want to get them from a table. In the table head, it will give you, if you mention it as count as 5, it will give you top 5 values. And the table tail, if you mention it 5, it will give you the last 5 from the table. Let's see how to use it. And first let me show you the input as well. So this is our same input that we used for the previous video. We are using this, and we will retrieve first 5 and then next 5. So let's close this. Now go to Visual Studio. Now we are in Visual Studio. We are using rpa.tables library, and we are reading the table, including the headers, and storing it in a data table, right? First, now we need to have another data table to store the values. So let me create another data table, which is dt1, and what it need to carry, it need to have, we need to use table head. Right, firstly we will see table head and then we will see table tail. And the dt is the dt, and the second argument is how many rows that you want. Let's say it is 5, and by default it is false. If you want to make it as a list, you can make it as true, and you can leave it as well. By default it is false. To see the output that is coming, let's write it in a CSV file. This dt1 and the path as well, dt1.csv. Let's save this. Let's execute this and see the table. It need to provide us the top 5 rows from our input CSV that we already seen. So let's go here. Let's open dt1.csv and let's verify whether we got only top 5. If you see here, we got the top 5. And let me close this. So this is how the table head works. Now let's see the table tail. If you see here, we just need to make head as tail so that it will give us that bottom values of the table. Let's save this and let's delete this. That is deleted. Let's go to Visual Studio again and let's try to execute this and see. Now it need to provide me the last 5 rows from the table and write it in a different CSV file. Let's go here. Let's open dt1.csv. If you see here, we got the last 5 rows from the table, and this is how you will use the table head and the table tail to get the start rows and the end rows from a table using Robocorp. And that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider subscribing for more videos. Thanks for watching.